Hey everyone, welcome to Judging for the Win. I'm Dave and this is my daily ruling. Amy exiles Nick's Grizzly Bears using her Ashiok Nightmare Weaver's +2 ability. Nick later uses Oblivion Ring to exile Ashiok. Amy destroys Oblivion Ring to get Ashiok back, and now she wants to use Ashiok's -X ability to put Grizzly Bears onto the battlefield. Can she? Ashiok has a special kind of ability called linked abilities. If you've ever watched Avatar: The Last Airbender, there's a scene where Zuko is teaching an Earth Kingdom kid how to use his signature broadswords, and he says,
"Keep in mind, these are dual swords, two halves of a single weapon. Don't think of them as separate, because they're not. They're just two different parts of the same whole."
I really like this analogy for linked abilities. Even though they are technically separate abilities, they work together as a unit, and a lot of the time it doesn't make sense to think of only one part of a set of linked abilities anyway. So why is this relevant here? Because Ashiok's -X is part of a set of linked abilities, it can only get back creatures that were exiled with abilities that are linked to it. The problem is that when Ashiok left the battlefield, it became a new object with no memory of its previous existence. The +2 ability of the old Ashiok is not linked to the -X ability of the new Ashiok because it's on a different object. As far as the game is concerned, the cards exiled by Ashiok pre-O-Ring might as well have been exiled by any other random card. The post-O-Ring Ashiok certainly has no idea where they came from, so Amy can't get them back. If you played this card, you might remember drawing a second Ashiok after your opponent killed the first one and having your opponent keep the cards exiled with the new one separate. This is the reason why that's necessary. Newer cards have moved towards templates that avoid this complication. For example, Karn Scion of Urza doesn't care how you get the card exiled with a silver counter on it. He can get it back for you no problem. A final note is that an ability can be linked to more than one other ability. For example, Ashiok's -10 is linked to its -X too. Any cards that your opponent might exile with that ability can be got back just the same as if they were exiled with the +2. And that's all I have for you today. How did you do? Join me tomorrow for another daily ruling. But until then, I hope you have a great day.